Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Claire and I put out videos about luxury bags and accessories. So if that is your thing, please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell and you'll know when I upload a new video. My video today is an unboxing. I've got two things to unbox. The first thing is a makeup item, which is different for me because I've never unboxed any makeup before on my channel. And the second thing is a Fendi unboxing. So, you know, no surprise there. But both of these unboxings are kind of linked to the fabulous Dayle from Dayle's Addiction. So I shall pop her channel down in the description box below. And the first item comes in this quite big box. I have opened this one, just the box, but you can see from there it's from Hourglass. Now, it's quite well wrapped in there. So although I'd opened it and just checked, I haven't actually unwrapped anything. So let's take this out and have a look. Now, the reason this is connected to Dayle is that I was completely and utterly influenced by Dayle to purchase this. Dayle did a video a little while back following her epic holiday in the summer about some of her travel must-haves, i.e. what she took away with her and what really worked for her. And this was something that was on that list of what worked for her. And I know she's mentioned it in videos before. And I say this, this is actually two things. But if I just take all this wrapper off, here we go. This is in this beautiful gift box because I believe this gift box from Hourglass usually costs about £5, but because I'd spent enough I got it free. So you could have a choice and I chose the leopard one. So let's just take this out. And these are two items of Hourglass cosmetics. Oh, it's wrapped again in the box. So let's so it's quite a good size gift box. I mean, they're wrapped in here. Right, okay, tissue, and then wrapped in more paper. And get that off, and they're wrapped in more paper. It's like pass the parcel. Right, how are we going to get there in the end? Yes, here we go. Right, oh, I've got my samples. Again, because I'd spent so much, I got two samples, and so this is the, I've never tried this before. This is the Hourglass Veil translucent setting powder, and this is an extreme lash mascara. So again, I've never tried that before, but that was the free samples. And then here we get to what I've actually purchased, and I've purchased two of the special edition, let's show you, palettes. So these are called the Ambient Lighting Edit palettes. Yeah, they're both called the same, but they are different shades. And this one has got the jellyfish design, and this one has got the leopard design. And I think they do a third one at the minute. I don't know if that's focusing very well. The light's shining on it as well. And they do a third one, which I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's a snake. It's got a snake. Or you can choose to have the palette with the owl on and put any of these palettes into the owl one, the custom one. Anyway. Let's get into it. This is the jellyfish one that I'm opening first. So let's have a look. Here we go. So that's the palette. It's got like a sticker on it. And there's the colours. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is bronzer, blush, highlighter and finishing powder. So sort of everything you need in one palette. And this is why Dayle was singing its praises on her channel, because she took it travelling with her, and so it cut down on the amount of makeup she needed to take with her because it was so useful to have all these options. Now, if I just have a look again, the jellyfish one is some of the lighter colours, and the leopard one, I think, if I get that one out, there's the leopard one. The leopard one was slightly darker colours, yeah, slightly more golden colours. Again, finishing powder, highlighter, bronze, blush. I've already got this blush here, this one. I actually already used that one, so I already know that that one will work for me. If I show you them there, side by side, get a feel for the colours. Now the snake palette, I think the colours were a little bit darker and more golden. Now, if I'm my complexion, it's fairly neutral, so I can wear some cool, some warm colours, but it's probably slightly veering on the warmer side. But I think the snake palette, when I looked at that, they were a bit too warm for me, a bit too golden. So I really like those two colours. I was only going to get one palette, but I couldn't decide between the two. I liked certain colours in both of the palettes, and I thought, oh, I'll get both, because I did actually get access to an early Black Friday offer from Hourglass where they did 20% off. So I was able to get both of those with 20% off. I got the free gift box and I got the samples as well. So very pleased with those. Looking forward to trying them. You know, as Dayle said, great for travel, but I'll obviously be probably using them for every day as well. I do tend to use more cream based makeup, and one of my favourite brands of makeup is Trini London, because she does lots of cream products. Her makeup is specifically targeted for sort of the over 35 age range, and her products are very cream based, so they're more flattering on older skin, and so that's why I really like her her products. And I do find that a less matte finish kind of suits my skin. However, I do like certain powder products. I have, as I say, used the Hourglass blush before, and I like that. And sometimes I do just want a powder product, and certainly for traveling and going away, the powder products are usually a little bit easier. So yeah, so I thought I'd try those palettes out, because it gives me an opportunity to try some more blush and their highlighter and finishing and bronzing powders, which I haven't tried before. So kind of rather than buying each product individually, I've got them in palettes and I can give them a try. So yeah, so that was, I say, directly influenced by Dayle. She mentioned in her video that these limited edition palettes do come out around holiday season, and so I noticed on the Hourglass website that they had already come out, and so I decided to get them. So thank you, Dayle, for that one. So that's the makeup. As I say, I've never unboxed makeup on this channel before, not really talked about it. If you'd like me to talk more about it or do more unboxings when I purchase makeup, let me know, because I'm happy to do that. So let's move on to the other unboxing, and it is Fendi, and I haven't seen these yet. I haven't taken them out, so I've got my little cutter here, just cutting the box, and here we go. There we are. Right, oh, take this out. It's a bit easier to just take this out. You know, if it's Fendi, it's going to be a yellow box, and here we go, the Fendi yellow box. And let's see what's inside here. I'm going to just unbox, show you them, and then we'll have a chat. So there they are with their oh look, 2 dust bags. So there we go, you can get a good idea of what they are. I wonder what shoes these are going to be then. Have you got any guess what style these are going to be? Okay, there they are, nestled in their box. Oh my goodness, what a surprise, they're Colibris. So yes, I've done it again, I've bought Colibris. And here we go, we have the gorgeous new season Colibris with the pink and burgundy. So let's take these tissues out. So I'll just show you one of them close up. Here is the beautiful pink and burgundy. You have the pink strap, burgundy round here, and a lovely gold heel. Now these are the 8cm heels. So back to Dayle and the sort of mini story time. You may have seen Dayle unboxing these on her channel in the slightly shorter heel. Now I wasn't influenced by Dayle, I promise you on this one. I was actually already going to buy these. I'd seen these on the UK website when the new collection came out, and I was about to actually purchase them. On the UK website, they only had them in the 8cm heel. They didn't have them in the lower heel. I recently bought my navy and pale blue ones in the 8cm heel. I've been wearing them and getting on quite well with them. Yes, I do prefer the smaller heel. I've got a few pairs of Colibris now in the smaller heel, and that is my preference. But when I saw these on the website, I just thought, oh, like the blue ones, they obviously don't come in the smaller heel, so I'll go for these. But then I saw Dayle unbox her pair, and they obviously were in the smaller heel. So I looked on the Australian website, and there, sure enough, they were there available in the smaller heel. So I paused my order for a moment, and I spoke to my sales associate and said, I've seen these available on the Australian website in the shorter heel. My friend in Australia has purchased them. Are you able to get these in the smaller heel? And she came back and she said, I'm so sorry, they're not available in the UK or Europe in the smaller heel. And she showed me a distribution list of where the smaller heel colibris had been distributed, and it was Australia, Asia, some other places in that area, and also the USA. And then she said they are actually also on the distribution list for Italy. She said if they were available in Italy, she said I would be able to get them for you from Rome. However, there are absolutely none in Rome, and they're not on the Italian website. They are on the websites of the other countries that she mentioned they were distributed in. She said, but I can't get them, sadly. She said, so the only ones at this point I can get for you are the 8cm heels. So that then left me with a bit of a quandary. What do I do? Do I buy these, or do I see if I can get the 5cm heel ones? Because obviously I do have Dayle in Australia, and there is Lisa from Luxury and Life in the Middle in the USA, and I thought I could contact them. I could find out if they might be able to get them for me and send them to me, and I'm sure they'd be happy to look at seeing how they might be able to help. And I thought it'd probably be more cost effective for me to get them from the USA, because they are slightly closer to the UK price with the conversion in US dollars. And I thought maybe the shipping might be a little bit cheaper because it's not quite so far to come. But obviously wherever I get them from, I'm going to have to pay import duties as well. So I considered it, and I sat and thought about it, and I thought actually, once if I am able to get them from another country, I've got to factor in shipping, which is going to be quite a bit, and I've got to factor in these import duties. And I thought with all of that, that is going to push the cost of these shoes to over £1,000 for me. And I just thought that makes me balk a little bit, paying over £1,000 for a pair of shoes. So, they're expensive enough as it is. All that extra cost just for 3 centimetres less. And I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. But I thought, I can get on quite well with this size heel. I have been getting on all right with it with my navy ones. I can walk in them. They're still comfortable to me. I can still wear them most of the day. Yes, the shorter heel is more comfortable. And yes, the shorter heel is my preferred. But looking at these, they're very similar to my standard colibris. Obviously my standards have got more black in them and have got a silver heel. That's the shorter heel, so you can see the difference really isn't a great deal. If you kind of put them side by side like that, you can see the difference isn't an enormous amount. And these are more work shoes. They're probably more fitting with what I wear for work, and although I would probably wear these more frequently for work if I had the shorter heel, I actually can use these as more of an occasion heel as well now. So yeah, it kind of, my thought process in the end was I think I'll go for the higher ones from the UK. There is possibly a trip to the US on the cards for me next year, and I thought maybe what I'll do is I'll just take my chances. If closer to the time I'm going they're still available from Fendi in the shorter heel, then maybe I might be able to ask Lisa to pick them up for me for when I get there, or maybe I might be able to get them myself when I'm there. Or, as the case with Fendi, they'll probably release them in other colours between now and then, and there might be another colour in a shorter heel that I can go for. So I've told you the story. Let me actually look at these properly, because this is the first time I've seen them in real life, and I do love that burgundy. It is really nice. It is lovely, and obviously it's the pale pink there. Now you can see my burgundy bag behind me, my burgundy Chanel bag, the Business Affinity. I have been using that. I went out for a lovely lunch last weekend and I took that bag, and then I was using it for a couple of days afterwards. So if I just get this bag out here, I left it out for a reason, because I knew these shoes were arriving. I left it out to compare and show you. Yeah, I think that goes quite well. I think these are definitely going to be able to be worn carrying this bag if I want to do a slightly matching moment. But I think again with Fendi Colibris, they shine in their own right, so I don't think I have to match them completely to something. But yeah, I'm very pleased with these. They're lovely. I really like the lovely colour. So I've now got 2 pairs of the high-heeled Colibris, 1 pair of the Colibri Lights in a higher heel, and I have got 3 pairs of the lower heeled ones, because I think I've shown you 2 pairs on this channel. I have got a 3rd pair which I don't think I've ever shown you, so I'll have to get round to showing you those. So yeah, so I've got a mixture now of those shoes. So you will see Dayle styling hers obviously in the low heel on her Instagram, and I will see if I can maybe put some shots up at some point of me styling the higher ones maybe on my Instagram. So yeah, so yet another pair of Fendi Colibris, and they also do them in a green colour this season as well, and I do think they are just in the higher heel. I don't think they're available in the lower heel in any other countries. Bit of a turnaround, because quite often you hear our friends in Australia complain that they're not getting a lot of the Fendi items that have been released in the UK and Europe. Completely the opposite now. For whatever reason, the UK and Europe not getting what's been released in Australia and the US. And just as a point, Australia and the US have got the higher heels ones as well, so both sizes of heels were released over there, but only the one size over here. So I completely and utterly empathise with you guys in Australia when you don't get stuff that you can see is readily available in the UK and Europe, because the same has happened to us now. I can see them sitting there on your website, but I can't get them over here in the UK. And I know that it happens to you much more often than it happens to us, but yeah, for once it's happened to us. But as I say, very happy to have got the higher heel ones and looking forward to wearing those. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please let me know down in the comments thoughts on any part of this video, the Hourglass palettes if you've used them before. Let me know what you think about my Colibris. Did I make the right decision to go for the higher ones? Should I have paid a load more money to go for the lower ones, which I might wear a little bit more often than these? But having said that, I still think I will get the wear out of these. I'm certainly getting it out of my blue higher ones. So, as I said, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye.